Hey guys, CreamCrazy here. This is a little video. You did not expect this, I bet. Because I did say there was going to be no video on Saturday. Well, technically, at 4 minutes past midnight, it is now officially Saturday, so I can make this video before I sleep, saving me time. Now, I wasn't going to do a video because I wanted to watch the football tomorrow, and it was perfectly reasonable. Who wouldn't want to watch the football? But the problem is, a topic has popped up where I had to do a vid of, because the implications of it is ridiculous that I have to. And in Israel, you want to see it, you're getting it now. Okay, you can see by the title up there what this is about. And I bet you're all hitting the egg button because someone's putting it in, doing a video about it, or you're going to just bash through comments saying, oh my god, how could they do this? WWE is removing Attitude Era footage. Now, I didn't hear this from my usual news sites, WrestleZone, ProWrestling.net, NoDQ.com, despite finding it there. I found this first on Facebook, then on PW Torch. Okay, let me read this out in total. I will credit the article, I will link it in the description, because you've got to do that, otherwise your video gets pulled for using unlicensed info, you know what I mean? WWE is removing dated and edgier Attitude Era footage from its website and mobile platforms, according to a statement released on Thursday night. Some of this footage has been misused in political environments without any context or explanation as to when it was produced, says WWE spokesperson Brian Flynn. This damages the corporate reputation of our company. WWE claims this is not in response to recent attack ads against former WWE CEO Linda McMahon during her Senate campaign, but rather a corporate rebranding effort. For years, WWE has produced programs that is PG-rated in prime time and also a G-rated Saturday program. To better reflect our current family-friendly brand of entertainment, WWE is removing some dated and edgier footage from those platforms. Now, there's one contradictory part that I have for this, is that it is directed at Linda McMahon getting attacked, because who is at the top supplying her the money for this? Vince. Who is up there giving her that money to do this for the second time, and to be honest, wasting a lot of corporate money that could be used bettering a lot of things? It is Vince McMahon. Now, the fact of the matter is that they're doing this is ridiculous, because one, they're changing history. They're removing, okay, sure, they're not fully removing the fact that it happened, like some of the Chris Benoit stuff, but why? Maybe they are taking the Senate thing too much. I mean, sure, you're PG, but you were PG back in the early 90s, and you didn't do this. So where does it all lie? Where do the dots join up? It means this is a Linda McMahon branding effort. Okay, I agree. The media and the political commentators do use edgier Attitude Era footage out of context because it's a very good way to basically force McMahon into trying to defend herself, because it's a former area of employment for her. It's obvious to see why they would do that, because at the same time, there are some moments from the Attitude Era, okay, sure, I didn't watch it at the time, I didn't experience it, but I know by looking back that some of the stuff was fucking stupid. Mae Young giving birth to a hand, Stephanie McMahon being crucified, HLA, Trish Stratus barking like a dog, McMahon having an affair with Trish, all that. You think about it for a sec. As wrestling fans, we are embarrassed by it because it brings a bad image not just to WWE but us as well. And I would say, okay, I can understand why you don't want them out in the open, because, okay, the context isn't there. These political commentators are just picking out the bad clips to say, oh my god, this is your programming, how could you possibly do this? And you're running for a political position? That is a bit unreasonable, and that's the only good thing I will actually say about Linda McMahon's Senate campaign, because that is stupid. That's the media trying to turn people against her. That's only one annoying thing I find on the opposite side of the coin. On this side, though, they're branding WWE 13 as an Attitude Era game, and yet they're not going to be promoting for it Attitude Era clips anymore. Where does that add in? That's shooting yourself in the foot, because more pre-orders for this game are due to the Attitude Era interest. You're alienating the nut jobs. Okay, normally I wouldn't support these Attitude nut jobs, but I can see perfectly why they'd be pissed, because this is the thing they bow down at the feet of and worship. You're removing it from your website and your mobile platforms. Casual fans want to look up history like I did when I first got into wrestling. They wanted to see as much as they could from the older days. And I did. I watched a lot of it. In fact, the 10th anniversary Raw DVD, one of the first I ever bought, was a testament to how important those Attitude years were in formulating myself as a wrestling fan, especially in an archival sense. But they're losing a vital point of their fandom, and you're going to be pissing them off. And I wouldn't normally defend them, but if a sizable chunk of your older fan base realizes and knows you've done this, they are going to be pitchforks and flaming torches, witch burning kind of thing, because they are going to be angry. However, the Attitude nut jobs. Oh yeah, they're going to keep complaining all the time. Their thing is, though, it's up to you how you interpret it, because you have the DVDs, you got the clips online. WWE may remove it from its website and mobile devices, but in all fairness, do you use them? No, you don't. You know why? Because kayfabe doesn't really matter to you if you're an Attitude nut job or a smark. Simple. They have also missed that completely. They've completely missed that out, that we can watch them still. And people are thinking, in the Attitude nut job sense, oh, this is awful. They're removing history. That's bad. I'm not going to watch WWE anymore. Fact is, though, does removing them really have an impact? No, because the product today is different from that. You can watch the Attitude clips on your TAD Classic DVDs, on your old WWF video cassettes. You can watch the full pay-per-views on YouTube sometimes, for God's sake, if they're there. You can watch anytime you want. Attitude stuff is not a part of the current product. That is where WWE is right. The problem is they're removing it because they feel it levels them against the political propaganda. They want to survive and save face. That's fully understandable. I can understand why they wouldn't want shit directed at them. That is perfectly reasonable on anyone's perspective. They would want to do that, and I can fully see why. Because they don't want people throwing shit at them knowing they've recovered from a Benoit tragedy which nearly threw them in the shitter. And, okay, same with Benoit stuff. You watch it if you want to. It's not up on their website, but you can still watch it around the place. It's up to you, the fan, what you want to watch. If you want to watch the Attitude stuff, be a guest. Go out and find it. You can keep watching WWE right now, but it's not going to affect it. I mean, they're just removing it from their website until the event passes over, until the Senate elections in November pass over. Then the product, the videos will be re-added back. They're only doing it just to save political face, and I can fully see that as being legitimate. It's a reason I can see perfectly fine. It's just when they see us overreacting, when they see the YouTube wrestling community, the internet wrestling community overreacting, saying, oh, you're further driving this company down. They're not really, because it's not too much a problem. If you don't want to watch the current product because it's not the same, then that's your problem, not mine, not Vince McMahon's, not Linda's, because I'll still watch the current product because I still enjoy it. Wrestlingjesus even admits that. He will keep watching it because he's a big wrestling fan. I am a big wrestling fan too. I will keep watching because I'm enjoying bits of it. I'm not enjoying all of it, but just because it's not the same does not effectively mean I shouldn't. And you guys should all do the same. Because, okay, it shows, however, against all that Linda McMahon and her campaign is affecting what WWE wants to put out. That is the concrete evidence. We at least have the evidence. We now have the statue of the Attitude being removed from television, removed from TV adverts, removed from websites. We can bow down to that big statue and say, as the holy grail of Linda McMahon propaganda and anti-Linda McMahon propaganda, we as a community can bow down to it and say this is the reason why WWE is going downhill. Well, it isn't. Because I have to again mention this, because some people who just rant negatively about the Attitude Era's absence in modern day wrestling, because they'll keep going a go at me if I say something like this, but it doesn't fucking matter. It's not the product currently. They would criticize me by saying that it doesn't matter, but look, Attitude Era nutjobs, all of you, you're going mental because it's proof that Linda McMahon is destroying the product. But it was family friendly years ago, it's family friendly now, it's the same. Wrestling has always been a family friendly thing. Take a look back at the World of Sport on ITV, for fuck's sake. Wrestling was family friendly there and meant nothing. But the fact is, it still existed and people still watched it. Same thing in the 70s and 80s. It was family friendly stuff, but people still gave a shit. And again, I'm going to be swamped with negative comments, because I am not supporting one side. Maybe that's an issue that a lot of you have. I don't know. I don't know if it's a major issue here. But remember, it's only on the website and mobile platforms. It's not the product being dumbed down. It's not the product being dumbed down, because they aren't going to continuously meddle and make everything... Seriously, I don't know why I'm having to keep arguing about this. Linda McMahon's Senate campaign is wrong. The fact that she will win it, and if she does win it, mean that we may not have the edge, a slight edgier edge to our entertainment and wrestling, is annoying and slightly unfair, because we want a little bit of edgy material. Not everywhere, but a little bit, just to spice things up. But sure, that's the case, but really, I'm just saying it right here, it's not a big problem for me. Other people see it as the death of WWF, death of Attitude Era, death of everything that they originally had with their company. And you people out there who are going to be complaining about it just have no sense of the current day. Nostalgia will kill you eventually. I will keep saying it because it's true. Sure, what Linda McMahon is doing and has caused is slightly wrong, because changing history is the worst thing you can do, for a political campaign anyway. But it's fully understandable. It is fully understandable why. And that shouldn't be a problem to anyone. It really shouldn't. Because if you take off the kid gloves, remove the beer goggle eyes you have, and just see things in a clear picture, you will understand it is not a major problem. It really isn't. It really isn't. Honestly. Because some people out there right now, I've seen YouTube comments, I've seen Facebook comments, I've seen everything. They're saying it's the death and the end, and they're killing their history. They are slightly. But they haven't really... They're going to put it back eventually. Just give it time. Don't complain about everything. Guys, this is one thing. This is one small thing. It is nothing. It doesn't mean anything. Because the product currently will not change if they return or go. It's history. They are not referencing it back. It's nothing. Fretting over Attitude Era footage going away from their main website only is nothing to go mental about. Really? 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 It is. And all those Attitude Era nutjobs out there, just take a fucking chill pill. Look into reality for a second. To quote Wrestlingjesus, it's all about realism. It's looking into the real moment. And if you don't do it, you are fucked. You are... I don't call you wrestling fans if you're stuck in the past. I really don't. Because you gotta look forward. And again, this has turned from a Linda McMahon campaign rant into an Attitude Era nutjob rant, like most things I do. Because I have to. I'm standing up for the modern day. I am keeping things in modern perspective. I do it all the time. And if you lot are going to spew my inbox with very negative comments, well, You know what finger you can look at, people, because I don't care. I don't care if you say, oh, how could you hate the Attitude Era? How could you possibly side with that bitch who's going to ruin WWE? I'm not siding with her. I'm just saying my blunt opinion here. It means nothing that these Attitude Era clips are being removed. It's a political reason. It's obviously done to save face for the company, and if I was in their position, I'd probably do the same thing. Because if you know anything about saving face, you've got to remember to keep things in perspective and say, if this is going to cause me harm, I don't want it there. They did it with the Benoit stuff, they're doing it with this. It's simple. Okay, removing it from viewing all forever is a problem, but if they do that, then I will literally say to them, wow, you've made a really wrong decision, and then leave it at that. Okay, guys? This is the last I will say to it. Okay? Cool. Also, I want to just go over the fact that I watched... I've quoted him a few times in this video. Wrestlingjesus. I've seen your video, you wanting to go into a new direction. I commented and I agreed on most every point you said in it, man. And again, after what happened between us and the drama and the rants we had on the comment section in the video I put against you before Raw a couple of weeks ago, I again want to sincerely apologize, because I will put this out here. If you know watch my videos enough, you know me. I have Asperger's, and a part of that is one of the problems I have with it is I take things very literally. I sometimes can't see between the character and real life. I can't see the difference. And every time I saw a video of yours, I thought that was legitimately you instead of a character, and I personally did not see that. And I understand that you, like me, if you like something in the modern day, you'll praise it like I do. And I know we had a bit of an issue with that, with all those hateful comments we spewed at each other. And I'm again, I just want to sincerely apologize for what happened, because it was my blindsidedness, it was my Asperger's playing with me, and I'm congratulating you on realizing that kind of hateful character that you portrayed wasn't going to get anything anywhere. And I'm very pleased that you're going to take the direction of focusing on the realism in the modern day, because that, gotta clap you for that, man. I gotta applaud you for that, because it's a great thing. It's a great thing to see that those haters, you don't want to please them anymore. It's fantastic. Because I agree, that those Jerry Lawler comments made me want to go mental. I saw I had a few hateful ones on my vid myself, and it's amazing how in the community wrestling fans can be utter douchebags. And luckily I've realised now that your character was one of them, but you as a wrestling fan are not. And again, I apologise wholeheartedly for the whole situation that I carried about a month back, early this month. So I hope you accept my apology one way or another if you view this video. And yeah, I just wanna say I will try and track down some more of your vids and watch them and see how this new character goes, because if that new direction video is anything to go by, I want to watch more. So by ditching that character, you've gained a lot of respect and support from me. So that's a good thing for you. I hope you understand. I hope you accept my apology, and hope everything has already been buried, because I realised I made a terrible mistake, and I want to make sure that this kind of thing won't happen again with anyone else, because it's very embarrassing on my front that I made a huge mistake and got a bit wound up in the moment, if you know what I mean. Sorry about that. Anyway, guys, that's the end of my video. Hope you've enjoyed this. You know what to do. Click the subscribe button up there. Like this video. Put the comments about this in the comment section, and please don't fill it with so much hatred that I have to delete comments or reply to them and then get more hateful shit, because I don't like that. I don't want to fight with anybody on here. I don't want to, especially knowing that I'm not going to do too many videos between now and December. I don't want last couple to be full of crap from Attitude Era nut jobs who just want to bash me for things I'm saying. I don't want that. Okay? And also, guys, again, the rest of the links. Facebook, Skype, Q&A, wrestling banners, they're all down there in the description box. Seriously, request me a wrestling banner. I will make it for you and put it on DeviantArt for you, because I'm awesome like that. Anyway, seriously, I've made 5 of them so far. Good reviews from the people I made them for. Anyway, I've been Cream Crazy, you've been people watching. This has been my reaction to WWE removing Attitude Era videos from their website. And I will see you tomorrow. No, technically it's Saturday now, so yeah, tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow for my Vince McMahon's Top 10 Blacklist video. Now that should be interesting. Cheers, guys. Have a great morning, evening, afternoon, wherever the hell you are right now.